Let me tell you why it is vital, if you are a believer, to not just talk the talk, but to actually walk the walk. I was on the phone with one of my cousins the other night, and it became very apparent why the Lord had him call me. We talked on some very, very deep things, prayed for him, all the things, but he said something that actually really like tugged at my heart, right? He was just trying to figure out if he should visit a church or whatever, but he just said he felt like something in him was telling him that he should. But his struggle was that things that he had seen, right, regarding believers, people who called themselves Christian or whatever. And he was like, yeah, I know, like, Christians, they got their whole thing. I done seen people say this and do that and whatever. And it made me think about a particular passage, right, where Jesus says that it is better for somebody to take a millstone, right, which is a large stone, and put it on their neck and jump in the water and drown, pretty much kill themselves, before they cause one of his young ones to stumble, right? Young one doesn't mean just like little kids, right? We are image bearers of God, so it is an image bearer, another child, right, of the Lord, right? And God is saying it's better for you to drown than to cause them to stumble. Now, don't hear me saying that we should attribute the mistakes of man to God, right? Because the Bible tells us that men will be without an excuse, period. So there's not going to be an excuse, right, for us not coming to God. However, we do have a responsibility as believers to actually actively walk out and show our faith. Because if we did not, then Jesus would not have said something like, the world will know you are my disciples by the way you love one another. The world. So Jesus isn't saying, I will know that you are no, the world, meaning the other people who are on the outside, who are looking in at you. They will know that you are truly mine, called by my name. They will know that you are a true believer, a follower of Jesus, by the way you love one another, right? And that loving one another is simply just our actions, the way that we behave, right? And also Jesus says that anyone who loves me obeys me, right? So the two tie in, right? The way that we actually behave, the choices that we make. So if you are a believer, you call yourself a Christian, you consider yourself to be a Christian, you do not have an excuse to not actually walk out the faith that you say you believe. And in fact, if you talk it and don't walk it, you will cause more harm than good to others who are on the outside looking in, right? Who also need Jesus just as much. Your witness matters. And I just wanted to say that because it like really pulled and tugged at my heart, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, glory to God. Love y'all. Have a good day.